Alright, today is yet another beautiful day the Lord has given unto you, and I will say any day when so my channel me more kwaba shonko and for possible multimedia. Aha, mama obi biara otie and anase ohwe no aya we say aha no amanyon semo a edika na editia twagu ye man konkron Ghana mu na anytime any day bi ebe drop wo social media no so no mo son for Francis Achu, of course, aka possible me to me boase edi nsem nachi ekwa ohwe no krani bi na me bi aba be som ewo affiliation and pempem me no ka say de abusia obi ebusa say eden na ekoso ne tenten ni tietia de ekoso ewo ye man konkron Ghana mu ne say in the political space and I say in the political fraternity no mu aka just some few months na 7th December edru ama wo me yanya konya no na yakwa exercise your right as citizens of Oman Ghana. Eho ena wo me yebe decide penny kra ya hwa o sefata se obeboa ama ye man Ghana asanfa ne ntoma pa efura na youth na ewom no, in fact graduate ewi omutifie no obia ebenya ahoto na wanya adwuma papa aye nti no nyame adom on the 7th of December eye wasede masede se beko ne akoto abaye de yi penny kro aya hwa osefata se obeye president ama ye man Ghana na no enanche no asofo bebre nso na kire wo mo adwen anase ka de Nyankopon aka kire wo mo de akire Ghana fo impempre ya me no ka say de Reverend Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah edikan aba beka say maybe atwamu no na moja ewo omanpenin dada John Dramani Mahama ensa ho nti no onsem fata kra so beben akonya ne ho mpo enu nti no Nyankopon dan na di kire no sa bre no se enya de obetumi enya akonya aba beye omanpenin dia ma yeman Ghana na mpempre ya me no ka say die this same man of God asa aba bonten abeka say esan say ni Nyankopon osom no etiase na oye humobro Nyankopon nti no ni Nyankopon asada na di a kire ne say nipa na some years ago moja aye ne nsa ho ma na say ne nsa ho eye fi nti no onsem fata say obenya president edi no esa na akoma panti no ene anasa afiwe eye na afi Nyankopon ahwe na akoma pa ene na humobro a owo edema Oman Ghana nti no obesa de Oman Ghana ahye ne nsa obi ebuta say pani ben ena possible make kan ho asemi Oman pani dada John Dramani Mahama ehun komo na me no de impembra me no ka say de Reverend Isaac Dr. Owusu Bempah ede abeto monten so say ono Nyankopon ache no adoma chedie bia ade no ye odi akra no betumi abo ho mpaye age ede ama obi foforo ebusia as believers of God and as Christians papa ya sema kan ye wo from afar then and also wokan ede fa ho mpempia me no ka say de o say ye Bawumia kra dia nyina ye papa flag bearer for the NPP party kunimdie no ne de akra na waje ede ama omanpenin dada John Dramani Mahama abusia from afar Mr. Wendy kwan so enya temdidie feel free na chawa adwen comment section no ase medin ede Francis Achu channel so my say aha ye ni atemi adwen and based on what we see and hear on social media. God bless us all. Yanko nenko jen semni mu nchemu emfi also penia nidin edi Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah.
There are things you ought to do. Now, for this reason, some people who are throwing a challenge to me, sometimes when I hear them, they sound very funny.
I know what I will do.
Now,
but this time I know there. So leave it and go.
I say this to the glory of God, that even if there is something which belongs to you, I know what to do to take it from you. But this time it is not your own, so leave it.
Now, Mufrisa Yashadamka. Yashadamka. Mufrisa Yakani Akotranse, near Jansashi Adamufum, Labia Nyasa. Anuntina. Encophobia Mukase, one sham come cra senka. MPP for na Kombewini, one sham come cra. Who told you? Adentina and Komshama 2012, Oman Wini 2008, so Mulusui. Adentino did for the Bermudia 2016, Omutini. A true Tembia, who here will be a Yaman sound so. We hear divinity. So be helpful.
Now, sometimes you need a man who carries the unction of God. You need divinity to intervene in certain matters so that you can be helped. Build.
Eduru tambia na nkrofo feel say so different na anshen komumpa nka party no nko obewini by all means. Who told you?
Now, some people are of the opinion that the prophecy of the prophet was irrelevant. Whether the prophet prophesied or not, that party would have won anyway. But who told you?
Me onyame prophet.
I am a prophet of God.
This is my office. So allow me to talk.
It's a moment
Me not politics, but I'm preaching.
Now this is not politics. I am preaching.
Alright.
In 2008, it was not successful.
2012.
In 2012, it was not successful.
Prophet 2016.
Now they had an encounter
2020
with the prophet of
mission in life.
Now in 2012 it was not successful when they had
principalities be powers be strike 2016.
Now God did not intervene and certain meetings did not happen, and for the power of God to break certain ordinances and to break certain cases and principalities, what happened in 2016 could not have happened. There are certain things which in your life, if you do not encounter a mighty hand for that mighty hand to break the power of demons, which is principalities and powers, those good things would never take manifestation in your life. These things are spiritual facts. How is it that in times like this people bury live cows?
Election are more spiritual than physical.
The elections are more spiritual.
1 Samuel chapter 9.
In 1 Samuel chapter 9, God gave instructions to Samuel concerning what he should do for Saul.
And 1 Samuel chapter 10.
And these things happened in 1 Samuel chapter 9. Then in 1 Samuel chapter 10, they went out to cast their lots.
And I'm saying, for Samuel, Bible said Benjamin, the family. And Omuwini. Yasan select Merima and Saul and Owini specifically.
Now because Samuel had already done sex.
And until Jesus say, I dare be on my sien to be to I just said and the DA and Bible.
That is you see, there are certain spirits that follow people. Now, as for those kind of spirits, you need fastings and prayer to deal with them.
Your spirits be on one. I just say battle continuously for years.
There are certain spirits that you require to fight with them continuously for many years.
Days. Daniel. Now,
God sent me with a message to you on the Thursday.
Battle for 21
but
days.
The princess of Persia battled against me for 21
but when
days.
But
because you did not give up and you continue to intercede and pray, Angel Michael, God sent. There are things you ought to do. Now, for this reason, some people who are throwing a challenge to me, sometimes when I hear them, they sound very funny.
I know what I will do. Now, but this time I know they are. So leave it and go.
I say this to the glory of God, that even if there is something which belongs to you, I know what to do to take it from you. But this time it is not your own, so leave it.
Now, Mufrisa Yashadamka. Mufrisa Yakani Aquatranse, near Jansashi Adamufum, Labianasa. Anuntina and Crophobia Mokase. One shank come crasenka. MPP for na kombe wini wan shem komkra. Who told you? Adentina nkom shama 2012. Oma wini 2008. So mu nsu. Adentina odi for ne ba mu de 2016 omutimi wini ye. Eduru tambia wo hia obi anyame sa wono so. Wo hia divinity. So be help.
Now, sometimes you need a man who carries the unction of God. You need divinity to intervene in certain matters so that you can be helped. Michael, to take the battle so that I had the chance to bring the word to you.
Pray
and wait upon God.
Prophetic directions till so who say prophecy.
Pray and wait on God. Continue with your prophetic directions until you see the manifestation of the prophetic words. I do not know the prayer Rebecca used to pray,
but I believe that Rebecca so catch the Bible said near Rebecca
the Bible said what Rebecca said to Jacob, Jacob hearkened and did as she said. Be careful somebody doesn't take your blessing from you.
Rebecca see to it say Oma Esau and Jacob blessings.
Now Rebecca ensured that she would not allow Esau to take the blessings which were Jacob's own.
And Jacob decided say obey blessing.
And Jacob
because
was determined that he would take the blessing which were rightfully his, because heaven had given that blessing to him.
Excuse my language.
So, excuse my language. Don't let a fool kill you.
I'm telling you one way. If
you're not careful, somebody who carries witchcraft will kill you and will destroy your vision. The enemy does not come unless to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But don't give him the chance.
And that met was her preaching where say so. Memoir who near by your bet me protecting opposition and not blessing.
Now at the next
episode, how to protect your position and your blessing.
At the next episode, when I continue with this message, I will show you what to do to protect your blessing and your position. And so Jacob got to his father's presence.
Papa, obey Esau.
And he said, Father, I am Esau, your son.
Sin. And I say, sin.
Now, was it a sin or it was not a sin?
Oh, you can't bonnie.
Now, do you know what a sin is?
Saul was a make one went to David. Obekume. When Uncle Paul said, Fanentry about to call. Nasha Dias, oh, quack, or show affordable. Nasa Saul. Nencroft no more approach you. Catch him saying, I may say, Cocoya or show affordable. By Nuntina Mace Mount, Cocosra David. Eh? Onipa be Anyamia, my answer. Sabe Monfancham, where Jimmy and I wound him. Where Jimmy I wound him.
Now, someone said to God that if Saul gets to know that I am going to anoint David, he will kill me. God said to him, take a heifer, a lamb with you. And when they ask you, what are you going to do? Tell them that you are going to offer a burnt offering. But I'm not sending you there because of a burnt offering. There is a reason I'm sending you there. Sorry. So, you know, God has given every man wisdom to apply. If you are foolish, you will die before your time.
I didn't know was like a cracky. Onyankopon ba or they don't to a man yesu.
Now,
oh sorry, anopa, unimpa bobumpa, oh sorry, anopa was your radi yesu. Mede me kram hum mini pedua mede hyawunsa sunsun bi obesurati ame unti mi nsuro me na mo wo sunsun abom mpa mi nsuro anajo beda repeat the same thing me na chi hwo husu ye wadidie wana montuo enti o prepare now building one spiritual realms no. Now we building our physical realm. Now even
if you do not know how to pray, When you wake up in the morning, you will say to the Lord, your Lord Jesus, I thank you